Hey guys, my name is Angela and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We are going to make an easy DIY chicken brooder. A couple of weeks ago, actually it's been about 2 weeks, we got some day-old chicks, hoping we could stick them underneath our 2 broody hens and that they would take them as their own, but that didn't pan out. The hens did not want them. Everything looks good for now. We'll give it a couple of days and see how it goes. Just sitting there, huh? So we are stuck brooding some chicks for the next 6 to 8 weeks. We do have a smaller, I guess regular size storage tote that we have them in right now, but they are quickly outgrowing that. We want to give them some more room to run, play, whatever they do. So we decided to go bigger. We have this 64-gallon tote here. It's like mega. What we're going to do is work on the lid and make it a little more chick friendly. This is a big one. We're first going to start by cutting out the inside, and we're going to be replacing that with chicken wire. So I have here our oscillating tool and a half moon cutter on it. This is a pretty awesome tool if you haven't used one. It's good for a lot of cutting things, and especially for me because I kind of am scared of cutting things, and this one's not bad. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting around a spot big enough so it can get some good airflow. One of the main reasons we chose this tote was for this lid. It kind of has a waffle pattern on top, and it's designed in a way that it's going to be nice, rigid, and strong, even taking the center out of it. Well, that was loud and obnoxious, but it is over, and it cut out this piece really well. I'm now going to use my little sanding disc to clean up the edges before we prep the area to put in the chicken wire. So I'm holding down the chicken wire and seeing where the best places for the zip ties are going to go. And I'm going to make a mark with my pencil. That way I can line it up and see where to drill the holes at. So I have a 1/4 inch drill bit right here, and I'm going to go ahead and go around and drill my holes. this. And it went this way.
Either way.
I'm finding my holes. And I have 4-inch zip ties here. I'm just pulling it too, keeping a little bit of extra on the outside. So now that it's all attached, I can go ahead and push the excess up in that little recess, and then I'm going to cut off the excess and snap the little ends off of the zip ties. Now it's time to clean this up a little bit by snipping all the ends off the zip ties, and I believe we might be done with the lid. Ha ha, that part's done. Hey, that looks pretty nice. So we're going to do a little something extra for the chicks because they probably do have another 5 or 6 weeks in this brooder. We're going to make them a small roost, perch, whatever you want to call it, so that they can start getting used to it. We have some scrap pieces of plywood here that we drilled holes in to match. And then we have 2 little dowels. I think these are 1/2 inch. So we have 2 perches here, mainly for stability, because if you only put one in a triangle, this is going to just be able to move all over the place, and it gives them something more to play with. So next I'm going to go ahead and put everything together since all the construction is done. I'm going to add in some fine shavings, about 2 inches worth, and then put in all the feed, water, that sort of thing for the chicks. I am using fine pine shavings that you can get at your local feed and seed. I like the fine shavings better because it tends to break down quicker and you don't have a big pile of coarse shavings in the yard if you dump yours in your yard somewhere. And also if you compost, it will break down quicker with the fine shavings. So most people might keep their brooder, their chicks, in a garage or a barn. We don't really have either. So we're going to move them into my soap shack, which has heat and water in there, so it'll be easier to take care of them. In the meantime, they have been in our boys' bedroom, which we've been renovating, but they need to move out because we have more to do in there. So we're going to go ahead and pick up and take them up to the soap shack and finish it out. So we're in the soap shack now, and I've got everything together. I wanted to show you, we use a heating pad that's made for small animals, and it doesn't get too hot or anything. We use that for the chicks instead of a heat lamp. It's just preference mainly. We will put a link below if you're interested. I have to say, it's a lot nicer, and you have better peace of mind knowing that it's probably not going to catch on fire. One reason that this is great to have the open top like this is those chicks create a lot of moisture, and we have seen the inside of their toe totally condensated on the sides or whatever. It was foggy in there. So this is going to allow a lot more air flow and breathing room. We didn't know it, but a benefit of using the chicken wire is your electric cords fit through it. So it'll help a lot with this. So these little boogers are about 2 weeks old, and they are already getting pretty big, so I think they're going to really love this new space that we're putting them in. They are golden comets, and they are all female, hopefully. So it may look a little cramped in here, and it kind of is, but it does have wheels on it, so on a nice day, if I need to come in here and work, I can always wheel them outside, let them enjoy some outside time, and have all my space back. So it may not be the best solution for everyone, but it is for us because they were in the boys' bedroom, which is being redone. Well guys, thanks for coming along. Leave us some comments below. We'd love to read them, and otherwise we'll see you guys next time on the homestead. Bye.